Good
Hôm nay
evening,
là
teacher.
Yes, good evening. Hôm nay là buổi đầu tiên mình học tiếng Anh quản trị nhân sự các bạn nhé. Thì tiếng Anh quản trị nhân sự là đa số mình học về từ vựng của cái môn này là nhiều nhé. À, mình học 5 buổi, cô cũng có gửi tài liệu rồi ha, trong đó có tổng cộng là 6 chương, nhưng mà mình chỉ học 5 chương thôi. Chương thứ 6 mình không học nhưng mà cũng có thi trong đó nên các bạn để ý cái phần đó nha. Các bạn đã nhận hết tài liệu chưa ạ?
Dạ rồi cô
Dạ
ạ.
rồi cô.
Dạ, vì có những cái bài á, thì ở trên slide này mình nhìn nó nhỏ xíu cho nên các bạn cần phải có cái tài liệu đó để mình đọc riêng bên ngoài nha. Sau khi mình học xong 5 buổi thì mình sẽ làm bài thi giữa kỳ. Xong 5 buổi thì cô sẽ cho các bạn cái link để làm bài nhé. Và điểm làm bài giữa kỳ đó cô chỉ lấy 80% điểm thôi. 20% điểm còn lại là phần phát biểu trên lớp. Các bạn có thắc mắc gì không ạ?
Dạ không hình thức cô. Thi giữa kỳ và cuối kỳ á cô.
Thi giữa các bạn sẽ làm bài của cô ha. Còn thi cuối kỳ thì tùy là nhà trường cho mình thi trực tiếp hay là thi trực tuyến. Thi trực tiếp thì các bạn sẽ lại trường thi. Thì cái địa điểm thi thì trường sẽ gửi cho các bạn. Nhưng mà hình như cô nhớ là cũng có lớp thi trực tuyến, cũng có lớp thi trực tiếp. Thi trực tiếp thì các bạn được đem tài liệu vào. Nhưng mà tài liệu là tài liệu giấy, mình không sử dụng điện thoại. Thi giữa kỳ hay thi cuối kỳ thì cũng sẽ làm bài trắc nghiệm các bạn nhé. Cô thắc mắc gì không ạ? Nếu không có thắc mắc gì thì mình sẽ bắt đầu vào bài học nha. So you know that we're going to learn with the subject human resource management. So what is that? What is human resource management? We usually use HRM. That is the short one, right? So what is that? What is human resource management? Vậy thì quản trị nhân sự là gì? Human resource management. So that is the practice of recruiting, hiring, deploying, and managing, right? That is human resource management. So what is recruitment? That is the chapter 1 we're going to learn. Recruitment. What is this? What does this mean? Recruitment. Đây là gì ạ? Mình có 20% điểm nha các bạn. Im lặng thì không có đâu đó.
Tuyển dụng nhân sự.
Yeah, okay. That is the process of finding people. Finding people for what? For working in a company. Become a new member in a company. This is the recruitment. But remember that that is the process of finding or hiring people. Đây là một cái quá trình nha các bạn. So now, look at this. Put the following list of recruitment tasks in the order you think they normally occur. So you see that we have A to J, right? So you need to put them in order. They give you the example already. This is number 1. After an employee resigns, analyze the job and consider alternatives for hiring a replacement. Resigns, right? Don't work anymore. So after that, analyze and find. How about A? Check or write the job description. If you would like to find the people to work in the company, okay, that job description is necessary about the task, about the responsibility or something like this, right? Job description. How about B? Make a job offer. Make a job offer, that means when you see and you find a suitable candidate, a suitable person, and you make a job offer for them, the position for them, maybe about a manager or maybe the director or some positions like that. C, prepare a person specification. That's about yourself, right? About your profile, your address, contact, or something, lots of things related to yourself, okay? That means person specification. How about D, advertise the job. Of course, if you like to find people, you need to advertise it to find more people. They are attractive, okay, to lots of people too. How about E, shortlist applicants from the first interview. You see that? First interview, shortlist. Okay, just make it short. Just find the suitable one, okay? F, conduct second interviews. We have the first one and then the second. G, carry out screening and interviews. You see that screening, maybe some people, they just apply the job by emails, okay? You just scan like this or just screening and pick or choose some suitable one. H, select the most suitable candidates. After interviewing, you see that who is the first one, who is the most suitable one, choose that. And the last one, J, send feedback to unsuccessful applicants. You see that unsuccessful, send feedback. It's up there, right? Some company they have, or some company they also don't need to do that kind of step. So now your turn. You need to put them in other formal place. We have number 1 already. So what is number 2? What's number 2? Really, guys. So what do you think? What is number 2? A, B, C, D, E, F? D? Mình có thể mở mic luôn nha các bạn.
E.
Mình có thể mở. E ạ? Shortlist applicants from the first interviews. Are you sure? Now, let's check what is number 2. I will show you. Number 2 is check or write the job description. This is that the first one. When we have the resignation, okay, analyze the job and find or hire the replacement one. So after that, you need to check or write the job description is better. How about 3? What is number 3? 1, 2, ready? What is the next step?
Number 3, E.
E? So, list. Again, so list applicants from the first interview. Let's check.
Nếu đi về hay còn một bên gì trước nói gì sao hay là hỏi mình làm
3 is C. Prepare a person specification. It looks like CV. Okay, it looks like this. About the education, about the history, the career of the previous job. Okay, that's mean person specification. What is number 4?
F.
F. B. B. Make a job offer. I want to ask you, if you just make a job offer for number 4, so what is who is the most suitable one?
G.
3. Let's say, what is number 4? Yeah, it's D. It's not 3. Advertise the job. When we analyze the job description already, right? And then advertise it. 5, please. Number 5.
C.
3.
Yeah.
So great, right? Yeah. Carry out screening and interviews. And number 6. 6 is A. Yeah. After screening, we have the first interview, is that correct? And 7. 7. H. H or F?
F.
Which one?
F.
F, okay. Yeah, it's F. And number 8 is
H.
H, correctly. 9, please.
G.
J, you mean J?
J.
Send feedback to unsuccessful applicants. Really? But I don't think so. Number 9 is B. After selecting the most suitable one, okay, you should make a job offer for him or her. And the last one is 10. Because this part is up to the company, they have this step or not. It's up to you. Now we move next. Here, job descriptions and person specifications. So what are they? Okay, they give you some information, some kind of right, and put them into the correct columns. We have 2 columns, 1 job description and 2 person specification, and some information like desirable skills. We have done with that. Example, previous experience. Previous one, okay. Before coming to this company, you have the job previously, right? Reporting relationship. Who person is responsible to and for? Job title, the position that you like to work there. Practical requirements, shift work, travel, etc. Location of workplace, the place that you work on. Skills and qualities needed for job, like the position need that kind of skills and qualities. Main purpose of job. Qualifications or training. Key duties, responsibilities. Personal style or behavior. So now you need to put them into the correct column. I think I should here. The first one is number 1. The second one is number 2. Okay. So now your turn. Pick them and put them into the correct one. Desirable skills is done, right? So how about previous experience? Where should we put it? Previous experience. 1, 2.
2.
So previous experience is number 2.
Yes.
How about reporting relationship? Reporting relationship 1 or 2. Number
2.
Number 1.
Number 1.
we have 1. Okay, the last choice 1. Number 1. Practical requirements. Practical requirements. Shift work. Travel.
2.
2.
Number 2.
Yeah. We will check it later, don't worry. Location of workplace. The place that you're working in, right? Location of workplace.
1.
Number 1.
1. Skills and qualities needed for job.
Number 2.
Number 2.
2. Here. Main purpose of job. Main purpose of job.
2.
2.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, number 2. Qualifications or training. Oh, it's belong to education, right? Qualifications or training.
Number 1.
Number 2. Number 2.
We have 1 and 2, right? Okay, I just write like this. Key duties and responsibilities.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay. And personal style or behavior.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Okay. Now, let's check. The first one, previous experience. I want to show you the whole one. Job title, we have, job description, we have job title. That's correct, right? Main purpose of job, that is number 1, not 2. Reporting relationship, 1, that's correct. Location workplace, 1, okay. Key duties, just 2, it's 1, sorry. 2, person specification, practical requirements, number 2. Previous experience, 2, okay. Qualifications or training is 2. Skills, qualities needed for job 2. And the last one, yeah, okay, great. Next. User step, that is the reading, right? Job description. I just mentioned about job description. Oh, sorry. Here. And we have some phrases here. You need to read from 1 to 7 and then put the words or the phrases into the correct one. Các bạn mở cái ebook của mình lên để mình đọc cho nó rõ hơn nha. Cô sợ ở đây mình sẽ không nhìn kỹ được á. Essential experience is kind of the main one. Job title, key duties, responsibilities, the tasks you need to complete. Main purpose of job, report state, responsible for a workplace location. So what is number 1? Training manager, UK. Number 2, general manager, UK or Northern Europe. 3, a small team of UK trainers, 2 administrators, 103 personal assistants. 4, to design, to develop, to carry out. Okay, so now what is number 1? Training manager, UK. We are learning about human resource management, right? So what is number 1?
Trách nhiệm cần thiết, chức danh công việc.
Yeah, right. job title. That's correct. How about number 2? General Manager, UK and Northern Europe. This is higher class, okay, higher level than Training Manager. So what is number 2?
Work-life location.
Officer.
Work-life location. Location.
Workplace location? No, I don't think so. This for people, okay, that's for people. General Manager. It's also the position too, but it's higher than training.
是position.
So it's
Responsible for.
Report to.
yeah, reports to, that's correct. Because general manager higher, the higher position
Responsible
than.
for.
So number 3 is reports to. How about number 3? A small team of UK trainers, 2 administrators, 103, a personal assistant. So what is 3? It's lower than training manager. That is training manager's employee. So what is number 3?
Responsible for.
Responsible for. So great, right? But it's good, correct. How about 4? To design, develop, carry out general training programs for UK-based personnel with particular emphasis on IT and sales-related training. To work closely with branch managers on implementing team building, training and monitoring effectiveness. Two.
Responsible for. Người chịu trách nhiệm mà. Responsible for.
Responsible for. No, it's not.
Key duties.
Key duties. Are you sure? Let's check. Number 4. Why it doesn't work?
Main responsible observe.
Main purpose of job. This is from main purpose of job. It's not key duties. We have key duties later. More.
Okay.
Number 5. To design, to prepare, to carry out, to be responsible for, to visit, to report. So what is number 5? So number 5 is
Key responsibility.
yeah, correctly. Key duties, responsibilities. Okay. Yeah, key duties, responsibilities. How about 6? Training management and evaluation experience, management and coordination of team of trainers, budget management. Budget management is mentioned about money. Okay. So what is number 6?
Society experience.
Essential experience.
Yes.
Essential experience. How about 7? Based in Manchester, the job involves substantial traveling in Great Britain and Northern Ireland to visit branch offices and carry out training programs. Travel here is not like holiday, remember. It is you go back and forth from your home to company like this. So what is number 7?
7. Workplace location.
Yeah, workplace location. Okay, thank you. Next. With this part, based on job description you just done, right? True or false? correct the false statements. Number 1. The job is based in Northern Ireland and doesn't require much traveling. True or false? Just read back the job description. Number 2. The training manager is responsible for 3 people. Or is it 3 people? The job is for somebody with an extensive training background. Or the training manager reports directly to the board of directors. And then the last one, the training manager is responsible for conducting an audit of training requirements and prepare new training manual. So to do this part, you need to read again job description. Để làm bài này thì các bạn phải mở lại cái phần mình vừa mới làm nha, job description. Các bạn mở ebook của mình lên nhé. Đọc lại chọn đúng hay sai. Đúng thì thôi, sai thì phải sửa.
Hơi to.
Ready? Have you done? Do you have the answer? Number 1. The job is based in Northern Ireland and doesn't require much traveling. True or false? Number 1 false. Why? Nếu mình chọn false thì phải sửa các bạn nha. Trong bài để là gì ạ? The job is based in Northern Ireland. Is it Northern Ireland? True or false? False. It's not Northern Ireland. So where is that? And doesn't require much traveling. Require or doesn't require? Why you keep silent? Number 1 false. Okay, it's false because the job is based in Manchester and require lots of traveling. This is the clue from the reading. Based in Manchester, the job involves substantial, lots of traveling. How about number 2? The training manager is responsible for 3 people. Is it 3 people? True or false? Number 2. True? Are you sure? Number 2 is why? Because you see that a small team of UK trainers, if it's small team from 3, right? In a team from 3, if we just have 2 people, we say pair. We don't say team, right? So a small team more than from 3 on. 2 administrators and 103, 1, 2. It is 3. So it's not 3 here, it's over 3. How about number 3? The job is for somebody with an extensive training background. True or false? True? Yes, it's true. Number 4. The training manager reports directly to the board of directors. Reports to the board of directors. True or false? Reports to. Is that correct? Number 4.
True. Number 4 true.
Really?
It's true, yes.
We have no. True. It's false. Because the training manager doesn't report to the board director. So who? Remember? Report to who?
General manager.
Yeah, general manager, not the board of directors. Number 5, true or false? The training manager is responsible for conducting an audit of training requirements and prepare a new general manual. False? Answering 2, 5, 2. Yeah, that's correct. Here. Useful language. The language of job descriptions. Let's see that. Easy, right? So that it's easy for job applicants to understand. If you just write the job description so hard, it's really hard for them to understand. And just avoid, keep off from them complicated phrases, company jargon, abbreviations. No, we don't use kind of them to write the job descriptions. Below are some useful words to use when explaining key responsibilities. Remember, explaining key responsibilities. We can use to develop general training programs, to work, to implement, to prepare, to carry out, to assess, to be responsible for, to identify, to involve, right? You can use this word. And we can use another one, useful doing verbs for job descriptions, to advise or to inform, to maintain or to keep at the same level. It doesn't replace. To monitor or to check, to plan or to organize, to support or to assist, to supply or to provide. Remember, some preposition we need to use. People work for or at a company. Work in. Responsible for other staff or for children doing the work. Or responsible to or accountable to two people, their boss, manager. You need to remember these kind of prepositions. This part, you need to choose the correct verbs to complete the sentences. Number 1, the training managers or reporting manages or monitors the general manager. You have that. We've done this. So what is number 1?
What true?
Repositive. We're done with 2 exercises, or it doesn't work. Here, repositive. Number 2, the suitable applicant must be able to what? Closely with branch offices and a good team spirit. Suitable applicant, newcomer, right? Newbie, suitable applicant. Must be able to
Support.
Implement.
what?
Implement.
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 Element support, element develop,
Element identify.
Do you know implement? What is that? What does this mean? Implement. Implement does mean carry out. Right? So here, to work, not implement. The suitable applicant must be able to work closely with branch offices. Branch offices, what is that? Branch offices?
Support.
Yeah,
Support.
supports. But I don't think it's
That's
support.
support.
What is not developed? A good team spirit. How can that develop, right? Does develop, not support. Number 3, we need to what? New training courses and needs for the future development of the staff. So we need to what? New training courses. Contribute, implement, or train.
contribute,
Mình.
Train.
Identify.
Implement, that's correct. Tiến hành phải không?
Dạ, triển khai.
Triển khai new training courses and what? Needs for the future.
Identify.
Identify.
Yeah, of course. Mình là manager được mấy cái này nha. Number 4. There is a certain amount of hands-on work which involves what? Carrying out, answering, contributing. Training courses for UK-based personnel.
Carrying out.
Carrying out.
Carrying out. Yeah, thank you. Number 5. First, you need to what? Maintain, prepare, operate a new staff training manual. So what is number 5?
Prepare.
Prepare.
Repair.
Prepare.
First. Great. 6. UK branch offices need to be supported so the job maintains, ensures, involves a lot of traveling. So what is number 6?
Maintain.
Maintains? Really?
Involve.
I think it was better. Is it that branch offices? We have the main company, right? The big company. In the big company, it also operates for branch offices. So you need to move, you need to travel from this one to another one, right? So involves. Next. Here, the competencies of a manager. We have some verbs here. Build, develop, ensure, identify, improve, motivate, and reactive. A manager should be able to what? Staff, performance, an effective team, strength, staff, creativity, problems, deadlines are met. So what is number one? Staff performance.
Improve.
Yeah.
What?
Improve.
Improve. A manager should be able
Develop.
to. Yeah, that's correct. Improve staff performance. Why it doesn't work? Yeah, here. Improve. Number two, an effective team.
Build.
Build.
To build. Trend. It's not stable anymore. Sometimes you see some changes here.
Yeah.
So,
Ensure.
huh?
Ensure.
Reactive. Ensure. So ensure or reactive.
Restore.
Reactive. Mình phải phản ứng vậy. Reactive change. Number 4. Staff.
Motivate.
Yeah, motivate staff.
Motivate.
Great. Creativity.
Develop.
Develop.
Great. Yeah, correct. Problems.
Identify.
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 Yeah, identify. Deadlines are met.
Sure.
Ensure.
Ensure.
Sure, okay. We have job description already, so now we move on person specification. Additional information. Skills, qualities needed for job. Desirable skills. Personal style or behavior. Previous experience and qualifications or training. You need to read from number 1 to number 6 and pick the heading space. Number 1. Allocated to degree level or equivalent experience. Institute of Training Certificates. Language skills in French and German in advantage. So what is number 1? It's mentioned about certificates, about level, about skills. So what is number 1?
Previous experience.
Previous experience. Oh, I don't think so. Because it is mentioned about certificates. When do you have the certificates? When you complete a course, right? A training, right? You have a certificate. Or degree. After graduated from university, right? So what is number 1? We usually use, we have that in your CV. you will write English skills, English certificates, or maybe IT certificates, training management certificates, or something like this. So what is number 1?
Previous experience.
It's not previous experience because it's belong to qualifications or training. When you see that qualifications, it include your degree, Bachelor of English, or other kind of degrees or certificates. Okay.
Yes.
Number 2, at least 5 years experience in a leadership managerial training run in an IT or high-tech company. Member of recognized training organizations. So what is number 2? You see that at least 5 years experience. So what is the heading of that?
Previous
Previous
experience.
experience.
Okay, previous experience. Great. Number 3, applicants must be able to demonstrate success in the following areas: managerial ability, team building ability, creativity, to identify, to design, and carry out training programs. Okay, so what is number 3?
Skill and quality.
Skill and quality needs for staff.
Yeah, skills and qualities needed for job. Thank you. Great. Number 4, sound IT experience and knowledge of all general software programs, customer care, quality management experience. What is number 4? Other skills, right? Other skills. IT, customer care,
Zero.
Desirable skills.
desirable skills. Okay, desirable skills. Great. Number 5, proven interpersonal skills, ability to communicate at all levels of the organization, active decision maker able to work on initiative, innovative, intercultural awareness and sensitivity, team worker. What is number 5?
Personal
Personal style.
behavior.
Personal.
Behavior.
Yeah. And the last one, must be mobile and able to travel on a weekly basis. This is a progressive role with opportunities for promotion in the US or Europe. So what is number 6?
Additional information.
Additional information.
Information. Thank you. Great. Các bạn để ý nha, mấy cái phần này có nằm trong thi cả đó. Oh,
Unit 1,
wait.
Exercise 10.
This is the listening part. You need to listen and then do 2 parts here. The first one, listen to the conversation between Tracy Branigan, head of HR at UK head office of a large European manufacturing company, and David Grundy, her recruitment officer. Tick the types of recruitment process they mention. You see that? We have some recruitment sources like national newspapers, company intranets, Company internet is mentioned about the internet, yeah, for company, just inside one. Local newspapers, word of mouth, okay. Recruitment agencies, does this belong to other companies? It's just for recruitment one. Trade magazines, okay, this is kind of professional one. If your company mention about the economy, okay, it's kind of trade magazines. Internet, international business magazines, right? This is some kind of. Here, you need to listen and then choose or false. Tick across. Number one, Turkey is responsible for the recruitment of the personnel in merit. Merit, it is the place. Francisco Menendez is General Manager of the Merit Office. True or false? The personnel officer, they are looking for must have 2 to 5 years. Generalist HR experience. Number 4, applicants should have either a qualification in human resources management or a university degree. 5, English is not important for the job. 6, David is confident that they will have good applicants from inside the company. Just inside the company, you don't need to recruit outside one. 7, there are not many job advertisements in the Spanish HR paper. 8, David is offering applicants interviews in the UK and in merit. 9, they are looking for a personnel officer because of a recent merger. Merger, that means your company maybe have 2 or 3 companies, now it just become one. That means merger. 10, Jackie will conduct the interview. Jackie or not? Now you need to listen and then do 2 parts here. Các bạn sẽ nghe và làm 2 phần này nha. Listen first.
Good morning, David. How was your weekend?
Oh, excellent, thanks. Too short, though.
Yes, I know what you mean. Can we just have a word about the search for the personnel officer in Madrid? I know that it's your responsibility, but I'd like to be up to date on what's happening.
Well, the job description and person specification have both been finalised and cleared with Francisco Menendez in Madrid. We're looking for someone with 2 to 5 years generalist HR experience, either an HR qualification or a degree, and last but not least, they must have high-level English skills.
So, where are you planning to advertise?
Well, firstly on our European intranet, although I don't think there's much chance of finding anybody in-house or in the European offices.
Not sure I agree with you there. Don't forget, we took on a lot of employees with the merger in 2002. There might be some human resources potential there.
Yes, you have a point there. Then I thought I'd put the vacancy with a couple of HR specialist recruitment consultancies which operate across Europe.
OK. What about an ad in the Spanish HR trade paper? They have a monthly magazine, don't they?
Yes, but there are very few job ads in there. I'll look into it, though.
And where are you going to interview?
Well, I thought I'd offer interviews in the UK and Madrid, if that's okay. It's important that Francisco Menendez is involved. As the general manager, he and the personnel officer will need to work together closely on the future recruitment campaign in Madrid.
Yes, good idea. Well, David, I can see you've got it all under control. Just keep me posted, please.
No problem.
Oh, sorry, I've got to run. I have a meeting about disciplinary procedures in about 5 minutes. Oh, and by the way, I'll be back in the office again on Thursday, so perhaps we can talk again then.
Okay, listen again.
Unit 1. Exercise 10.
Good morning, David. How was your weekend?
Oh, excellent, thanks. Too short, though.
Yes, I know what you mean. Can we just have a word about the search for the personnel officer in Madrid? I know that it's your responsibility, but I'd like to be up to date on what's happening.
Well, the job description and person specification have both been finalised and cleared with Francisco Menendez in Madrid. We're looking for someone with 2 to 5 years generalist HR experience, either an HR qualification or a degree, and last but not least, they must have high-level English skills.
So, where are you planning to advertise?
Well, firstly on our European intranet, although I don't think there's much chance of finding anybody in-house or in the European offices.
Not sure I agree with you there. Don't forget, we took on a lot of employees with the merger in 2002. There might be some human resources potential there.
Yes, you have a point there. Then I thought I'd put the vacancy with a couple of HR specialist recruitment consultancies which operate across Europe.
OK. What about an ad in the Spanish HR trade paper? They have a monthly magazine, don't they?
Yes, but there are very few job ads in there. I'll look into it, though.
And where are you going to interview?
Well, I thought I'd offer interviews in the UK and Madrid, if that's okay. It's important that Francisco Menendez is involved. As the general manager, he and the personnel officer will need to work together closely on the future recruitment campaign in Madrid.
Yes, good idea. Well, David, I can see you've got it all under control. Just keep me posted, please.
No problem.
Oh, sorry, I've got to run. I have a meeting about disciplinary procedures in about 5 minutes. Oh, and by the way, I'll be back in the office again on Thursday, so perhaps we can talk again then.
So, do you have the answer?
Khó quá, con có nghe được là internet.
Cũng hơi khó. Này, nữa cô sẽ gửi cho lớp trưởng một cái file ha, các bạn về nghe phim á, mình nghe lại. Các bạn có muốn nghe lại lần nữa không ạ?
Yes, one more time.
Okay, listen again.
Unit 1. Exercise 10.
Good morning, David. How was your weekend?
Oh, excellent, thanks. Too short, though.
Yes, I know what you mean. Can we just have a word about the search for the personnel officer in Madrid? I know that it's your responsibility, but I'd like to be up to date on what's happening.
Well, the job description and person specification have both been finalised and cleared with Francisco Menendez in Madrid. We're looking for someone with 2 to 5 years generalist HR experience, either an HR qualification or a degree, and last but not least, they must have high-level English skills.
So, where are you planning to advertise?
Well, firstly on our European intranet, although I don't think there's much chance of finding anybody in-house or in the European offices.
Not sure I agree with you there. Don't forget, we took on a lot of employees with the merger in 2002. There might be some human resources potential there.
Yes, you have a point there. Then I thought I'd put the vacancy with a couple of HR specialist recruitment consultancies which operate across Europe.
OK. What about an ad in the Spanish HR trade paper? They have a monthly magazine, don't they?
Yes, but there are very few job ads in there. I'll look into it, though.
And where are you going to interview?
Well, I thought I'd offer interviews in the UK and Madrid, if that's okay. It's important that Francisco Menendez is involved. As the general manager, he and the personnel officer will need to work together closely on the future recruitment campaign in Madrid.
Yes, good idea. Well, David, I can see you've got it all under control. Just keep me posted, please.
No problem.
Oh, sorry, I've got to run. I have a meeting about disciplinary procedures in about 5 minutes. Oh, and by the way, I'll be back in the office again on Thursday, so perhaps we can talk again then.
Okay, so now tell me the types of recruitment resources Jay mentioned.
Advertising on the internet. I think một câu. Internet. Nó không có internet.
Internet,
Yeah.
but it's not.
No.
Trên magazine.
Trade magazines. Okay, yes, we have that. What else? We have 3 types of recruitment sources. 3 types. We have number 1 already. Trade magazines. What else?
Company internet.
Yeah, company intranet. Yeah, the last one is
Recruitment agencies.
yeah, recruitment agencies. Yeah, company internet, recruitment agencies, and trade magazines. Okay. So now, part 2. Number 1, Draki is responsible for the recruitment of the personnel in marriage. True or false? Is it Draki or David? Ai sẽ là người chịu trách nhiệm cho cái cuộc phỏng vấn này đây? Cuộc tuyển dụng chứ?
Francisco Menendez.
True or false? Now, just identify for me. Number 1, true or false?
And false.
False, yeah, it's false. Why?
Tại Francisco Menendez là giám đốc điều hành thì chắc sẽ là không chịu trách nhiệm. Sao bị mâu thuẫn hay không?
Because you see that who is Draki? Head of HR. So it's not Draki. It is David Brandy. Because David Brandy is her recruitment officer. So you see that it's for David. It's not Draki. Number 2. Francisco Menendez is general manager of the marriage office. True or false?
Nãy giờ tập trung cái đầu tiên này, rồi cái thứ hai không nghe được gì. Mà true đúng không cô?
True là đúng. Number 2, true. Vậy các bạn có muốn nghe lại lần nữa không ạ?
Dạ.
Nghe lại nha. Ok.
Nha.
Listen again.
Unit 1. Exercise 10.
Good morning, David. How was your weekend?
Oh, excellent, thanks. Too short, though.
Yes, I know what you mean. Can we just have a word about the search for the personnel officer in Madrid? I know that it's your responsibility, but I'd like to be up to date on what's happening.
Well, the job description and person specification have both been finalised and cleared with Francisco Menendez in Madrid. We're looking for someone with 2 to 5 years generalist HR experience, either an HR qualification or a degree, and last but not least, they must have high-level English skills.
So, where are you planning to advertise?
Well, firstly on our European intranet, although I don't think there's much chance of finding anybody in-house or in the European offices.
Not sure I agree with you there. Don't forget, we took on a lot of employees with the merger in 2002. There might be some human resources potential there.
Yes, you have a point there. Then I thought I'd put the vacancy with a couple of HR specialist recruitment consultancies which operate across Europe.
OK. What about an ad in the Spanish HR trade paper? They have a monthly magazine, don't they?
Yes, but there are very few job ads in there. I'll look into it though.
And where are you going to interview?
Well, I thought I'd offer interviews in the UK and Madrid, if that's okay. It's important that Francisco Menendez is involved. As the general manager, he and the personnel officer will need to work together closely on the future recruitment campaign in Madrid.
Yes, good idea. Well, David, I can see you've got it all under control. Just keep me posted, please.
No problem.
Oh, sorry, I've got to run. I have a meeting about disciplinary procedures in about 5 minutes. Oh, and by the way, I'll be back in the office again on Thursday, so perhaps we can talk again then.
Okay, so now number 3. The personnel officer they're looking for must have 2 to 5 years generalist HR experience. 2 to 5 years.
Two.
Yeah, it's true, correct. Number 4. Applicants should have either a qualification in human resources, management, or university degree.
True.
True.
Two.
It's true. Number 5. English is not important for the job.
True. False. False.
Yeah, it's false. Because applicants
English
must
is
have...
important.
Yeah, it's important and they must have high level of English. Okay. Number 6. David is confident that they will have good applicants from inside the company. True or false? Does he think that? Or he doesn't think about it? True or false?
True.
No, it's false. Because he doesn't think there is much chance of that. Number 7. There are not many job or advertisements in the Spanish HR paper. So what is 7? Not many job advertisement in the Spanish HR paper. So what is 7? True or false? True or false?
Number two. Seven two.
7 is true. That's correct. Number 8. David is offering applicants interviews in the UK and in Madrid. True or false? True or false?
True.
Yeah, it's true. How about 9? They are looking for a personnel officer because of a recent merger. So what's your answer? True or false? A recent merger.
Yes.
False or true?
False.
False. Yeah, it's false. Why? Because recent merger is not the reason. Okay, it's not the reason for recruiting. How about 10? Turkey will conduct the interviews. Is it Turkey? Head of HR at UK. Is it Turkey? Turkey or David?
Number 10, the phone.
False. Yeah, false.
David.
David. Okay, thanks. Here, the answer. Let's just have a look. Okay, next. This is, you need to find the meanings. They are the words in the conversation of the recording you just listened, and they are the meanings of the words here. You need to find and match. A. Keep somebody posted. Disciplinary procedure. Have a word about merger as when ready. Trade paper. Clear. In-house. Internet. Number 1. Discuss something. 2. Have been given official approval. An organization's private computer network inside a company. When two companies become one, three newspaper or magazine for a specific profession. Keep somebody informed. Ways of warning employees that they are breaking the rules. Okay? So now, what is A? Keep somebody posted. A is number. What is the meaning of keeping somebody posted?
Number 7.
Number 7.
Yeah, 7. Keep somebody informed. Thank you. Great. B. Disciplinary procedures. Number what? A. Raise warning. Warning. Right. C. Have a word about. Have a word about. What? 1. Discuss something. Thank you. D. Merger. So what is D?
Number 5.
Five.
When the company become one.
Yeah. when two companies become one? A. Trade paper.
Number
Number
6.
6.
Yeah. Newspaper or magazine for specific profession. 7. F. Cleared. Cleared.
2.
2. Given official approval. 2. Great. In-house. What does this mean?
Number
In-house.
4.
Number 4, inside company.
Yeah. And the last one, intranet.
3.
3.
3.
Private computer network. That means intranet. Mạng nội bộ nhé. The next part. You need to complete the sentences from the conversation. Here, some phrases here. With the words and phrases above. Bài này nằm trong cái đoạn văn mình vừa mới nghe. Các bạn có muốn nghe lại để làm bài này không? Hay là mình dựa vào nghĩa để mình làm luôn nhỉ? So what do you choose?
Thì nghe đi rồi.
Nghe ha. Okay, listen.
Listen first and then.
Yeah. Let me find it. Track 2. Wait. Track 2.
Unit 1. Exercise 10.
Good morning, David. How was your weekend?
Oh, excellent, thanks. Too short, though.
Yes, I know what you mean. Can we just have a word about the search for the personnel officer in Madrid? I know that it's your responsibility, but I'd like to be up to date on what's happening.
Well, the job description and person specification have both been finalised and cleared with Francisco Menendez in Madrid. We're looking for someone with 2 to 5 years generalist HR experience, either an HR qualification or a degree, and last but not least, they must have high-level English skills.
So, where are you planning to advertise?
Well, firstly on our European intranet, although I don't think there's much chance of finding anybody in-house or in the European offices.
Not sure I agree with you there. Don't forget, we took on a lot of employees with the merger in 2002. There might be some human resources potential there.
Yes, you have a point there. Then I thought I'd put the vacancy with a couple of HR specialist recruitment consultancies which operate across Europe.
OK. What about an ad in the Spanish HR trade paper? They have a monthly magazine, don't they?
Yes, but there are very few job ads in there. I'll look into it, though.
And where are you going to interview?
Well, I thought I'd offer interviews in the UK and Madrid, if that's okay. It's important that Francisco Menendez is involved. As the general manager, he and the personnel officer will need to work together closely on the future recruitment campaign in Madrid.
Yes, good idea. Well, David, I can see you've got it all under control. Just keep me posted, please.
No problem.
Oh, sorry, I've got to run. I have a meeting about disciplinary procedures in about 5 minutes. Oh, and by the way, I'll be back in the office again on Thursday, so perhaps we can talk again then.
Sao nhiều tiếng quá vậy?
Okay. So now, tell me. Number 1, can we just
Work.
Have a work from home.
have a word about? Here. Number 2, the job and person classification have been finalized and
Clear.
what?
Clear.
Clear. Okay, clear. Number 3,
Internet.
Internet.
intranet. 4,
In-house.
In-house. Yeah. 5.
Merger.
Merger. 6.
Trade paper.
Paper. Trade paper. Yeah, Spanish trade paper. 7.
Keep hostage.
Just keep hostage. And the last one is
disciplinary. Do no.
yeah, disciplinary procedure. Okay. Now we move for the last part.
Cô ơi,
This one.
cô treo qua lại màn hình giùm em, em chưa chụp kịp cái câu cuối cùng, cái đáp án đó. Dạ.
Okay. Done. Right.
Dạ, cảm ơn.
Yes. Here we say words, families. They give you the words, right? Here. But they ask you to add prefixes or suffixes and gender form if they're necessary, like employee. We still have re-employ or employed, employee, employer, employment, unemployed, unemployment, self-employed. Okay, something like this. From adjective, adverb, noun, verb. Okay, this is the parts of speech. Similar, recruit. Based on this one, you also create the new words for that. For example, employed. Number 1, we are unable to use people who are self-employed. You see that? Employed, we add ed, and self here is become an adjective. So you need to do like, we are unable to use people who are self-employed unless they work for several different companies. How about number 2? There are more people on the job markets when levels of high. So what is number 2? After of, we need a gerund, right? Verb aim, or maybe a noun. So what is number 2 here? Remember, more people, lots of people on the job markets. When they are in the job markets, then they need work, they need a job. So, but lots of people on there, so they are lots of people to find the jobs. When levels of what high?
Employment.
Unemployment. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, unemployment. Number 3, she told her she was looking for another job. Oh, she told her what?
Employer.
This
Employer.
yeah, thank you. Great. Number 4, we engaged 6 new in the last quarter. So what is number 4? New what?
Employees.
Employees. Okay. 5, we, her in the same position when she returned from maternity leave. Maternity leave, that's for woman. She is pregnancy, she has baby. After 6 months, she will come back to the job. That's mean maternity leave. Okay. So what is number 5?
Re-employ. Employ. Re-employ.
Past or present? What is the tenses here?
Past.
The
Re-employ.
past. Employed or re-employed or re-employed. So what? Đây mình sử dụng thì gì? Ở đây mình cần một động từ đúng không?
Yeah. Từ.
Thì động từ mình cũng
Đợt thêm ed đúng không?
DVD hả? Okay. Because we have when she returned. Okay. So this one is re-employed. Number 6 and 7 we have the word recruit. Last year we 2 team leaders for our call center. So what is number 6? Last year
Thêm ed.
we
Recruited.
recruited. Okay, recruited. Yeah. Number 7, we've revised our overall procedures because of the new employment legislation. Legislation is the kind of rules of a company, right? So what is number 7?
Recruitment.
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 Recruitment. Yeah, thank you. Correctly. Cái phần này các bạn để ý nha. Mỗi một cái bài mình sẽ có một cái phần này, cho nên các bạn nhớ mình sẽ có những cái gì? Prefixes, suffixes. Lúc đó người ta sẽ không cho mình những cái ví dụ này nữa đâu nha. Người ta chỉ cho mình từ thôi, những cái còn lại mình phải tự nhớ. This one. Match the definitions A to G with the different sources of recruitments. Here. Word of mouth, internal advertising, media advertising, advertising in trade press, online recruitment, recruitment agency, unsolicited applications. A. Internet recruitment sites for job seekers, magazines for specific professions, organizations that match jobs with people's experience. Letters received from people looking for a job but not responding to an advertisement. A. Advertising vacancies inside a company. F. Advertising jobs in the local or national press. And the last one, passing on information by networking or talking to people. So you need to match the definitions of different sources of recruitment. So what is number 1? Word of mouth. 3. Yeah, correctly. 2. Internal advertising. Internal, not external.
A.
A. Yeah, great. Media advertising. F. Yeah, thank you. Advertising in trade press.
B.
B. Yeah, it's B. 5. Online recruitment.
A.
A.
A. 6 recruitment agencies.
C.
Yeah, it's C, organizations.
C.
And the last one, unsolicited applications. And the last one is D,
D.
letter received from people looking for a job. Okay,
Yes.
great, that's it. So, do you have any questions after one of the lessons?
Áp lực quá rồi.
Không có đâu. Học cái môn này rất dễ luôn á, tại vì đa số chỉ là từ vựng thôi. Không có cái gì mà sâu xa cả, cho nên mình chỉ cần về nhà học từ vựng là ok hả?
Cô giáo đẹp gái đúng không?
Thank you.
Còn nghe nữa cô.
Hả?
Cái nghe nó mới khó.
Giọng cô hay quá.
Yeah. Phần nghe thì hơi khó thật, cho nên cô sẽ gửi cái file nghe cho các bạn nha. Mình nghe thêm ở nhà, và cũng có những cái file nghe trước đó thì mình cũng có thể nghe để mình hiểu thêm cái bài trước mình sẽ học á, nó sẽ dễ hơn. Buổi tới, đúng rồi, buổi tới là thứ 2 tuần sau lớp mình sẽ học, nhưng ngày đó cô bận gác thi rồi, cho nên lớp mình sẽ dời lại nha các bạn. Buổi kế tiếp của mình sẽ là thứ 2 nữa, và tuần tới là ngày 30 tháng 9 đó. Ok,
Yes.
mình có câu hỏi nào không ạ?
No question, teacher.
No questions. Okay. If you don't have any questions, so we start here. It's time to say goodbye and good night, class. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Teacher.
Dạ.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye teacher.
Yes.